Okay guys, so in tonight's episode, not one but two bombshells entered the villa. We had Antigoni or Antigoni, depending on the pronunciation that you go with. She entered quite early on for the boys and she looks fine, I'm not gonna lie. Also we had Charlie that entered the villa towards the end of the episode, and he came in for the girls. So obviously we're gonna talk about Charlie, but we're gonna talk about Antigoni first because, you know, quite obviously. But before I get into tonight's video, I'm just gonna ask you guys to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet liked the video, guys, please make sure you like the video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscription button and turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time the girl uploads a new video. Okay guys, so Danica is no longer the newbie in the villa. Okay, so now we have a new girl called Antigoni. I'm probably gonna mess her name up at some point, but I think I've got it right now. So Antigoni, guys, and she came in and the boys first found her. I think it was Davide and Jay that found her first. I don't remember who else was with them. But anyways, they found her. She was obviously looking sexy on that little lounge chair and stuff like that. And they walked out and they saw her. But anyway, she looks really cute. I like her personality. She seems a bit down to earth, like somebody you can have fun with. The boys tend to warm to her. They all think she's beautiful. She's got a nice body, I'm not going to lie. And I love her hair. I really like her hair. The girls seem to get on with her as well. And I think compared to Danica, she got a really good welcoming because I felt like they gave Danica the cold shoulder and she had to kind of work to kind of blend in. Where with Antigoni, I felt like she blended in really, really quickly. They gave her a chance. They gave her a fair chance. I don't know if it's because of the whole situation of the Luca, the recoupling so quickly, and Danica had to do that, and then she chose Luca. It could just be that, but I think personally the new girl, Antigoni, had a better welcoming from both the boys and the girls. She's beautiful. Obviously, she had to choose 3 dates. 3 boys to go on a date with, and she chose Dami, Jay, and Davide. Davide kind of opened up to a little bit, and when she asked about Ekin-Su's situation, he's basically said, listen, I think the girl is nice, I do like her, but there's no going back because I cannot see her the way that I first saw her. And that's completely understandable. I think the lie, because he mentioned he doesn't like liars, and I think that lie kind of really messed up the situation. And you know what? Now it's not even worth it because she did that for Jay. She risked it all for Jay, and look what's happening. He's so willing to bounce. He wants to get to know the new girl. He also wants to get to know Paige. And as we see at the end of tonight's episode for tomorrow's preview, he basically tells Ekin-Su that he wants to get to know Paige. And obviously she gets really pissed off. She swears at him, tells him like, listen, you're a game player kind of situation. And that for me was probably the most exciting part of tonight's episode, for us to be honest with you. Yes, we had some newbies in there, but I don't feel like there was a lot going on. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there was anything much exciting. As far as the dates goes, guys, I think like with her and Davide, there's no instant like romance or chemistry going on, but I feel like Davide is one of those people that he needs to get to know you. So I feel like he will take his time before you get to see the proper side to him. And he holds back, and he does say that. And I think that's the reason why Ekin-Su obviously moved on, because she wasn't patient enough to wait for that side. But I feel like it's early days, so something might happen with them. Off the bat, you know, she fancies Jay, and you can see the chemistry. She's flirting, he's flirting, and you're basically seeing the chemistry between them. With Dami now, you obviously know that Dami, he's got no interest. At first, I was thinking, Dami, what you doing? What you doing? Calm down, son. But then, when they were talking and they were laughing and stuff, he basically sissed her. When I heard the cyst, I was just like, this boy friend zoned her. He family zoned her. And the most of the date that they were having, he was talking about how he felt about India. So I don't think there's anything to be worried about. And even she said it herself, like he seems more invested in India, and he basically sissed her, you know? It doesn't get any worse than that. Once he sissed her, then you know that there's nothing romantically that's going to happen between them. What else happened, guys? I feel like I'm fishing for things, you know? As for the new guy came in. I'm not going to say he's a bombshell. I don't feel like he's a bombshell. He's just, he's okay, though. He seems nice. Not a bombshell. I wouldn't say he's a bombshell. And I just feel like they should have just gave him a little powder, blotted him down a little bit when he went in, because I don't know if it was the nerves, but he was glowing. He was more shiny than a crystal ball. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I could tell, bless him, this guy had some Botox, right? He had some good Botox up in here. I see it, and there's no judgment. Get that Botox, get that face right, you know? But I just feel like Love Island producers, they should have just blotted him down, Get some blotting paper and take away some of that sweat. That's what they should have done. Or the shininess. Or put some powder on him or whatever. But the girls seem to like be gravitating to them because obviously, you know, it tends to be mostly girls that come in. So to have a boy, it feels different and they're excited about it. One thing I would say though, when they got that text and the boys hear them making the noise and they send Luca to investigate. And obviously the girls knew that Gemma was going to give it away. And Gemma was like, no, I'm not going to say nothing. Then she goes out and she's like, oh, we got a text and there's a new Boys by Charlie coming in. I was like, Gemma, what happened to I'm not going to be saying anything? You know, obviously I feel like some of the boys are kind of like wondering, you know, what's going to happen. I don't think that Jax is worried when it comes to Charlie. I don't think the boys are as worried as the girls are, if I was to be completely honest with you. But I like the little bit of banter that Luca did when Charlie asked, what's her name, Danica, if she was single. And she went, yeah, I'm single. And then he went, all right, Danica, you're with me, remember? And she was like, F off. Do you know, I like that bit of banter. I think it's good to see that side of Luca. Do you know what I'm saying? Considering that how he behaved at the beginning when it comes to Danica. But it's good to see that side. And as usual, you see Ekin-Su trying to like, you know, put an effort into knowing him, kind of comparing age and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? For the first time, I feel like she's just doing it because she feels like she needs to do it in a sense where she feels like she's uncertain with the whole Jay situation. Because I don't think she really wants to get to know somebody else, if I was to be completely honest with you. But I'm happy that Gemma and Paige and even Andrew was kind of giving her a little bit of, you know, some advice, you know, because obviously I feel like Ekin-Su can be a bit overpowering. She can be a lot, but bless her, she has good intentions sometimes, and I feel like they need to let her know, like, listen, you need to take a step back. And even when Andrew, I don't think she realized what Andrew was trying to say to her, like, you have to kind of give him space, let him get to know people. If he's meant to be for you, then he'll be for you in that situation, because I feel like it's time for her to take some steps back, because she's gonna get hurt. She's gonna get hurt, and as we see at the end of tonight's episode for tomorrow, it happened. You know, it didn't wait very long for it to happen. It happened, and I mean, we can't actually fully judge Jay, to be honest with you, because it's Love Island, and technically she did the same thing to Davide, so I guess you could call it karma. But I think it's still not nice to see. They're not obviously in a relationship. They're just a couple, and obviously you have to explore, because you don't know who, you know, you don't know who is going to be the right person for you, so you have to explore. So I'm not going to have a go at Jay for wanting to explore, as long as he does it the right way. I mean, fair enough, Ekin-Su did not do it the right way, and maybe she's blowing off for no reason. I don't know. I will have to wait to see tomorrow how it ended up in that situation, how we got to that point, because judging from last time, Ekin-Su did kind of go off at Davide, and he didn't really aggravate it for it to kick off the way it did. So I don't know if it's kind of one of those situations that's happening again. Maybe she just really got upset because he said, I want to know Paige. I don't know, but Paige was telling her, listen, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And I think Gemma was saying, listen, if he's meant to be yours, he'll be yours. And if he has more of an attraction with this person on the date, then so be it. It is what it is. And I hope she just takes that in. But it's good to see the girls kind of showing her a little bit of support, because previously with the whole Amber situation, it was, you know, I felt like all of them was kind of ganging up on her. So it was good to even see Gemma as well, because obviously Gemma was at the center of that the last time, to see that they were basically kind of having her back and kind of, you know, encouraging her a little bit along the way. I don't think India has nothing to worry about, because like I said, Dami done sister, so there's nothing to worry about there. Obviously Danica is kind of losing her mind slightly, because it's a new girl coming. She felt like she hasn't met anybody yet, and her eyes are now turned on Davide. So she's now thinking, oh my God, now, you know, I haven't even found somebody for myself. And now this new girl comes in, it's like double the threat, more of the pressure. But here's the thing, I don't actually feel like there's anything with her and Davide. I don't see it. And I feel like they're doing it because they don't want to be on their own. They don't want to be the odd ones out. Or she just wants to secure her place and he wants to secure his place in the villa. I don't actually see anything, but we just never know. You know what? As soon as Charlie came in, my first impression was, I feel like Charlie is the kind of guy that Tasha goes with. I don't know. I feel like she's more suiting to Charlie look-wise. Just look-wise, guys. That's what I'm basing it off. But will she go for him? I don't really think she will, because I feel like at the moment, she kind of convinced Andrew, and probably starting to convince all of us, that she's basically going to keep it at Andrew. But we just don't know. We just don't know. I mean, honestly, tonight's episode, I'm not going to say it was boring, but I guess it wasn't as upbeat. There was things happening obviously with the new people and little bits and pieces, and obviously with Davide coming back and winding up Ekin-Su by saying, Ekin-Su, you should have seen that kiss. It was so passionate. And poor Ekin-Su getting in her head. She's letting them get into her head. She's like asking Antigoni, did you guys kiss? And I'm just like, oh my gosh. But they know how to trigger Ekin-Su. They really do. And I thought that was a bit funny, especially because it's coming from Davide. I think it was a bit more funnier. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, when the boys were looking down and they're watching the girls with Charlie, you know, and Ekin-Su was doing her little thing, I really don't think she's being Ekin-Su, you know? She's not doing it the way that she would normally do. I think she's just doing it as kind of like, you know, let me just do this, you know, kind of like saying, hey, you know, I feel like that's what she's doing. But like the boys say, she's got good chat. Ekin-Su has really good chat. Even Luca said it out of his own mouth. As for Luca, I don't think he looks bothered. I don't think he should be bothered as well. But I don't think Charlie is Gemma's type, for us to be honest with you. I think if anyone's going to be worried, it's more the line of Gemma being worried, because when Lucas saw Antigoni, he did mention that she was the kind of person that he would go out with outside. So it's obvious that he finds her attractive and, you know, he thinks she's sexy, etc. But saying that, he's okay with Gemma. And I think, to be honest, I don't think his head will be turned right now. And even if his head could be turned, I don't think he would. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think he would, only because he would have to keep up with what he's been doing already. And like I said, he seems obsessed. And like I said, sometimes you can seem a bit obsessed with Gemma, and that's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing. As long as it's mutual and she's enjoying it and he's enjoying it. Who knows? We don't know. But guys, like I said, tonight's episode was a little bit on the drier side of life. It wasn't completely the Sahara Desert, but then again, it wasn't the best either. But I'm excited about tomorrow. I feel like I'm more excited about tomorrow's little bit that I saw than what happened today. I really want to see what happened, how that argument started with Ekin-Su and Jay, and how he's going to deal with it. I want to see the difference, because I remember when Davide kicked off, when Ekin-Su asked Jay, would you ever talk to me like that? So it's interesting to see like the shoe on the other foot now. I'm waiting to see how he's going to deal with it. So I'm curious about that. But like I said, guys, it's a little bit on the dry side. So I think that's all I have to really say about the situation. New boy, new girl. I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know whose head's going to turn. I don't think anyone's head's going to turn apart from Jay. I really don't think so. And I feel like Jay is more into Paige than he is into the new girl. But I don't think he stands a chance with Paige, because I don't think Paige is a bit confused, because she's just like, you never chose me and we rarely talk and now you kiss me. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't think she trusts him. So I don't think that will work. But we never know. We just never know what's going to happen. But anyways, guys, I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. Like I said, it was a little bit dry. I keep telling you guys that because it was dry, okay? But if you managed to get this far in the video and you haven't yet given it a thumbs up, please go ahead and thumbs up this video, guys. Yes, give it a like. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that subscription button. Turn on your notification bell, guys, so you get updated every single time I upload a new video, okay? But I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. But for now, guys, keep it sassy-licious.